This is the Permobil F5 standing power chair. So this is the most expensive power chair you can buy on the market. This power chair has 6 electrical functions, 6 of them. Also, this power chair only has 8 miles total miles, so it's practically brand new, as you can see. 8 miles, 6 electrical function. The first function that most people want to have on this chair is the standing. This chair will take you from sitting to standing. That's the first function. The other ones are the 14-inch seat lift, the electric tilt, the electric recline, the electric legs, the interior tilt. So it has all those electrical functions, and recline, tilt, seat lift, standing position, interior tilt, all kinds of positioning on this chair. All of them can be worked through the joystick or through the switch box. The first thing I'm going to show you on this chair is the standing position. So you can see the first button, the seat is standing in the picture. So you would push the button down and the chair will start doing what it does, and it'll start going in a standing position. But before I do the standing fully, remember, when you do the standing position, you want to put your knee brace on before, well, I guess if you put it the right way, it'd be better. Put your knee brace on, and again, if you do it the right way, it'd be a lot easier. And put your chest guard. When you have these two contraptions on your chair, then you're going to keep going with the standing position. When this chair goes to a standing position, these front wheels right here, which are about 4 inches off the ground right now, are going to start going down, as you can see them now, to give you more support in the front. So it does take a few seconds to get to the standing position. And while you're standing, this chair will still drive when you're in your standing position. So there we go. This is your standing position. And as I said, it'll still drive at a standing position. And this is the front of your chair. And this will be the back of the chair. As you can see, it's totally clean. And while we have it up like that, let's talk about the base while we have it up like this. So this chair right here does come with 14-inch solid wheel. The color is carbon fiber, really gorgeous color. You can see the suspension on this chair. Front suspension, rear suspension, 4 of those shocks on this chair. This is why you get such a good ride. You can adjust these shocks by turning these rings right here on the end of the shock to make them tighter or looser, okay? This wheel right now, if I was to push this chair, if the seat was down, of course, this chair weighs over 440 pounds, okay? There's a motor that goes from here to the wheel. You can see the lever. This is where your neutral is. If you push this down, it unlocks the wheel. But you want to make sure your power is off before you do that. You have a motor on both sides, so you push them both down, and if you have to roll it, you shouldn't have to roll it because you can move it around by hand if it's got power. Back in gear, now your motor's locked again, okay? You have an anchor point up front here, and you have another one inside behind the shock back here. If you need to tie your chair to your van or to your lift to transport your chair, these are onto the frame, so they're made to be secured in your van or in your lift. So far we've covered the standing position. Now I'm going to turn the power back on, because once you put it in neutral, you have to reset the power right here. So the chair will reset itself. We'll give it a couple seconds here. And then we're going to bring it back to where it was at. And we're going to bring the seat back down. So it's going to bring you back from standing, and these wheels will go back up when the seat goes down. These are just a lot of technology in these chairs. Just great, great power chairs. Permobil is the highest quality you can get. And the wheel should start coming up in front. There it goes. All right, so the seat is almost down. There we go. And now I'm going to take the chest guard out. I'm going to take the knee brace out. The next function I'm going to show you is going to be the 14-inch seat lift. So now I'm going to make the seat go up and show you the seat lift. This is the seat lift right here. So this is a 14-inch seat lift. So you're going to start at 22. By the time you're all the way up, you'll be at 36 inches. This is called the seat lift. The chair will still drive with the seat elevated to 36 inches. It'll still drive at a reduced speed, of course. Okay, so this is your 14-inch seat lift. The next thing I'm going to show you is the swing away joystick. So this joystick, of course, is set up on the right-hand side. If you're left-handed, we would take all this and put it on the left side. So you could still drive it from the left side. So this is a swing away joystick. We're going to bring the seat almost all the way down. And the next thing I'm going to show you is going to be the electric tilt. The electric tilt is when the base right here goes back. So when the base goes back, it's going to take the legs, it's going to take the back with it. So that's called the electric tilt. There you go. That's as far as it'll go. The next thing I'm going to show you are the legs, the electric feet. So if you wanted some circulation, these are extreme. Now these legs can be adjusted. They run on a track right here, so if we need to push them out, if you're taller, we can adjust them. So this will be extreme circulation, but if you only did it halfway tilted, let's say you went all the way up to here, you'd still be able to do some circulation. Right here, you're still quite high enough. I'm going to bring the tilt back down, and I'm going to show you the electric recline. So the electric recline is just the back going back by itself. So that's called the electric recline. So it's a full recline. So this is what it would look like. Now this chair is set up for a tall person, of course. We can adjust all that. We can size this chair up for you guys, no problem at all. So I'm going to bring the recline back up, and I'm going to bring the legs back down. Okay, I'm going to bring the feet back in some more. So I'm bringing the feet all the way in. Now the next function I'm going to show you is called the interior tilt. This is where the bottom tilts forward. So let me see if I got to switch it over. There's a lot of buttons on this seat here. Let me raise the seat a little bit higher. There we go. This is called the interior tilt, where the back, you see the back goes up. This is called the interior tilt right there. You got about a 10% interior tilt right there. So if any of you need to get out with the foot plate up, this would give you a little push out. This is called the interior tilt. You can see I'm going to bring it back down. So that's the interior tilt right there. Okay. So we've covered so far the 14-inch seat lift, the standing position, the electric tilt, the electric recline, the electric tilt, and the interior tilt. Those are the 6 electrical functions. Also, let's talk about the seat. The seat on this chair is 18 wide by 20 deep. This is a Roho cushion, so you can adjust. This is the most expensive cushion you can get. You can adjust the firmness to your comfort with an air pump right here. Just put it in here, and you can just pump the air in here to whatever you want, and then you just turn the valve to lock it, and you can adjust the comfort you desire. So these are flip-up arms. As I said, the seat is 18 by 20 with a Roho cushion, adjustable headrests, The back of the power chair is, as you can see, the headrest can be removed if we don't want it on there also. Just take the headrest off. And it's all adjustable. There's a bunch of adjustments. These are reflectors. These are not lights. There's a power button right here. When we ship these chairs, we always turn the power off right here, right there. So you need to go back here and turn the power back on when you receive your chair. Okay? These cylinders right here adjust the tilt of the arm, these two cylinders. So if I turn this one, you can see the arm dropping. And I'm going to bring it back up to normal size, and then you just lock it with these little cylinders right here. You do have a safety belt with your chair. Just be very careful with your safety belt when you use this chair that it does not get caught up. Make sure your seat belt does not get caught up here, and then you raise your chair up and then you damage your seat lift. So be really careful with these type of safety belt. You have an owner's manual that comes with the chair with all the tools. You also have your charger. When you charge this chair, you just plug it right here in the front, and as soon as the chair is full, the light will go to full and it'll start charging. So let's recap. We have here an F5 VS for vertical standing, 6 electrical function, standing, 14-inch seat lift, electric tilt, electric recline, electric legs, anterior tilt. Fully loaded. This chair has 8 miles. Everything else is good about it, I guess. Swing away joystick. You have the 18 by 20 seat. There's 2 batteries in here. They'll give you about 14, 15 miles on a battery charge. That all depends how hard you use your power chair. So if you're looking for a standing power chair, this is the F5 VS, and it's ready to go. Now that's 7.3 miles an hour, 7.4 is the top speed on this meter right here. Very smooth chair. It's almost like riding a cushion of air. Very easy to drive. Of course, I have it on the 5th speed right now, so I'm controlling the speed with the joystick. Great suspension. No problem in the grass. So smooth. All right, so this is the Permobil with 8 miles, the Permobil F5 VS standing, fully loaded. I'm going to elevate the seat all the way to the top so you can see the seat elevated, and you can see me driving it with the seat elevated. It should drive at a reduced speed. We should be all the way up now. So now I should be able to drive it, of course, at a reduced speed. So this is the Permobil F5 VS with all the electrical functions, this 14-inch seat lift, the standing position, the tilt, the recline, the electric leg, the interior tilt. I can go on and on and on. Just a great machine with 8 miles, and it's ready to go.
Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex.
We are a family-owned business for over 25 years.
We have many products available, not just what you see in this video. If you would like to learn more, you can call the number below at 800-677-6293, or you can visit us directly at www.marcsmobility.com.